Hi everybody, this is Will Bowen with today's Jumpstart. Cursing. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to jumpstart today. Sometimes I like to do something fun, something just interesting, and at the same time, something to make your mind expand a little bit and to think. And one of the things I've always found interesting is cursing. And I have had the opportunity to read a number of things on cursing and why human beings curse. Recently, I listened to my favorite podcast, highly recommended, Stuff You Should Know with Josh and Chuck. Stuff You Should Know, it's called. Check it out. And they did an entire podcast on cursing. Now, what's interesting is that human beings curse. That's just all there is to it. Even if you say, I don't curse, but when you drop something on your foot, you go fiddlesticks or fudge crackers or whatever, muffin pan, whatever it is you say, that is your actual curse word. The brain stores whatever you consider to be a curse word in a certain area of your head, and it uses it in certain ways, which I'll get into in a second, but mostly, basically, what it does is it expresses when you are upset. And so it is there to be readily approachable or readily retrievable by your brain when you're upset about something. So the interesting thing is my wife is Spanish, or from Cuba rather, and when she drops something, she says something entirely different than when I drop something on my toe. And those then become your curse words, stored in a very different place in your brain. Now, why do we curse? It's interesting, and this is one of the most interesting philosophies, or theories rather, that I heard as to why we curse. And that is that because crying is socially unacceptable. Let me say that again. Crying is socially unacceptable. It is socially unacceptable to cry. But as you get older in front of other people, but you can curse. And what happens is, as you age, you begin to replace tears with curses. Interesting, huh? The reason I bring all this up is to make you aware of the fact that literally everyone curses. Even the Pope, if he drops something on his foot, he's got a word that he may say. Now, it may be praise God, in which we could say is interesting. By the way, all curses have to do with one of two things. They either have to do with a deity or with a bodily function. All curses have to do with a deity or a bodily function. So even the Pope, everyone curses. So if you feel bad about it, don't. Be careful not to use it all the time, though, because even though they have shown that people who curse frequently don't necessarily have a diminished vocabulary or mental aptitude, people ascribe those very characteristics to people who curse a lot. When you curse a lot, people think you're stupid. It's not true, but that's what people think. Anyway, here's something fun for you to think about today. Cursing. Enjoy today. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.